Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Hello, I'm gonna paint a new portrait today. I found this beautiful photograph in Pinterest. Something really nice about this photograph. You can see the palette, the colors here that have been used on the photograph. If you follow the link, I have a link on the description box to the photograph. You click on the link, you're gonna see the photograph. You're gonna see a lot of more related photograph that it has like a palette. I think it's pretty nice. We can see the colors there. Okay, I'm gonna try to paint this one with the Zorn palette. I have titanium white, yellow ochre, cadmium red, and ivory black. And as always, I use synthetic brushes, different models. Okay, and I use a little bit of just linseed oil, just for the bigger areas. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use smaller brush to sketch. Hello Sonir, hello Joel, hello Thomas, hello Monique, hello Miriam. Okay, I love this image. I love, the color is pretty soft, pretty mute. I'm gonna try to copy this as much as possible, but I don't know, maybe I'm gonna change maybe a little bit something. I'm not so sure right now. Let's mix just a little bit of black and white, red and yellow. Let's see. I'm moving my camera a little bit, okay. I'm sketching the position of the whole head, the shoulders. Okay, I have the image to my left, same size. Anyway, what I'm trying to do is just simplify, okay? Always simplify what I see to a simple geometrical shapes. For example, here the code, I prefer to do something like a triangle. Another triangle here. Okay, this is the neck, a triangle here, some kind of triangle here. Okay. Now for the face, I always thinking on the proportions. Remember, this is something that we have to think all the time. Okay. From the brows to the nose to the chin. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I repeat this all the time. And if someday I not mention this, definitely I'm thinking about that. It's just, we have to, okay? Every time that we paint a portrait, we need to always think on proportions, the structure. And these lines, I mean, maybe you prefer a different way to draw, but the lines here for the structure are pretty useful and pretty helpful. Let me see, paint the mouth a little bit like a triangle, the nose as a triangle. I'm gonna start with the Zorn palette, but if I need more colors, I'm gonna add more colors, okay? I think right now this is enough because the color you see is some kind of bluish color on the background. For the sky, it's pretty mute. We can get this color mixing just ivory black with white, because the ivory black is like it has a little bit of blue. Okay, and we can get the color that's pretty close, but if I'm not able to get it, I'm gonna add maybe ultramarine blue or cobalt blue to my palette. Hello Sargis, hello Aris R. L. Hello Ernest. I see some landscape in the background. This is unusual. No, I have painted like I have like the three landscapes in the background. It's just that sometimes, it takes like more time to when I have more things to paint. Usually, I prefer to paint just the face. With the face, usually I spend 3 hours. Now, with a little bit of background, maybe it's gonna take me more time, but I don't know. Obviously, let's see. Basically, sketching right now. You can see that I don't have too much paint on my brush. That's what I want. Now, the first thing that I always do, I establish all the colors. Okay, that means that I'm gonna paint color for this area, the skin, the background. Yeah. Okay, Miriam. Miriam is just writing here that she's out of the house and trying to get back to her home to watch the video. It's pretty nice. Hello, Sharon. Miriam and Sharon, they are writing on Facebook. Hello, Sketching Art. Hello, Sorwa. Hello, Jor. Hello, Maji. Hello, Karim. Okay, let's continue painting. Now I'm gonna mix first. One thing that as soon as I saw this image, I thought, wow, this is kind of very beautiful, pretty soft, and that made me. This color made me remember when I was a student, and the idea about getting those colors, it was kind of difficult when, as students, we think about always using primary colors and not black at the very beginning to get those colors. And it took a lot of mixing. And with time, we learn basically to have gray, black and white. Okay. And the first thing we're trying to match is the value. Okay, how dark and how light is this? And here we add a little bit of yellow ochre or a little bit of red or a little bit of green, any color. But that was the very beginning when we started to mix. I'm not saying that this is the only way to mix these colors, but at the same time, this way of mixing, it came for an exercise that is about mixing squares. Let's say from blue to gray, all the value scale, from yellow to gray, from red to gray, from orange to gray, from all the colors. It's something like pretty similar to that. This is let's say my first layer. That means that maybe the colors is not okay. I don't worry so much, but one thing that I always do is not to add too much paint right now. I'm gonna have the opportunity to go back here and add more paint. Okay, I'm gonna mix again black and white. I'm gonna add more yellow ochre. That was too much. This area of the coat is kind of yellowish, but that's too much, definitely. I'm gonna add just more white and black to knock down this color, and a touch of red. Okay. I'm gonna use this here too. We're gonna change to a different brush. I'm gonna mix black and white again. Hello Sharon Bonar. Hello Maria Vargas. Okay, now let's mix skin color. In this case, it's kind of pinky. Okay. Squinting down my eyes, and I'm gonna add this color for all the light area. Let me see. Okay, I think it's too pinky. A touch of yellow ochre, more black and white to knock it down the color. It's too pinky. A little bit of yellow ochre, more black and white. Okay, feels better. Okay, again. I want a darker version now. Okay, what about this color? I think it's gonna be okay. Now the shadow. I start with two values, light and shadow. Right now I'm just trying to get close to the color. Close. If you wanna put more time on mixing the colors, it's perfect. Okay. Hello Paul Sarsa. It's asking me, are you using any oil or medium at this point? No, I haven't yet. Maybe I'm gonna use it for the sky. Hello Fatih Arif. Hello Albert Art. It's telling me hello Tenzo. It's Renzo. Monique is telling me, have you watched the movie that this image is from? No, I haven't. I haven't yet. Is it good? Okay, hello, come move through. Okay. Let's continue. Now, a little bit of brown. A different brush. I use different brushes. I change from one brush to another brush. Now I'm gonna mix brown. Brown is, it's a darker orange. And it's perfect here. I have just yellow and red and yellow ochre. I have an orange. And add black and make it darker. A little bit of white and more black. Because, the trees are not kind of brown. Kind of gray. Okay. Can you hear my neighbors? One of the babies of my neighbors is crying. Okay, let's see. Just a little bit, okay? Now I'm gonna paint sky. Oh, I saw that when the name when the witch when I was looking for when I saw the photograph. Okay. Hello, Lee Wheela. Sorry if I'm pronouncing some not pronouncing okay the names. Okay, and now let's paint the background. Just black and white. Okay, this is just for beginning simple, okay, the palette. But if I need blue, I'm gonna use it. It's not I'm not challenging myself to just a limited palette. Just starting just simple. And the reason is because I think that I don't need too much color for this particular painting. You see it's kind of grayish here. All the colors are kind of grayish. The only area that maybe I'm not gonna be able to get it is just the sky. You know, the blue when we use the Zorn palette is basically just black and white. And the only problem that I have that uh, right now, for example, this gray, that's the color that usually works as a bluish color, is getting mixed with the browns. I should have started painting first, you know, the sky and then the trees. I made a mistake that. I'm gonna add a little bit of blue. Okay? And a little bit of cobalt blue. I think cobalt blue is gonna work okay. If not, I'm gonna just add ultramarine blue. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'm having problems here with getting some notification that my internet connection is not good enough. I don't know if you can hear me okay. You know that we are maybe okay. Just okay. I think that's my first stage. Just put paint all over the canvas. Okay. Let me check out. Okay. Now I'm gonna work on those darker areas here on the coat. What is I'm stepping back just to check out. Yeah, I need to move. I need more space here. Remember, check out the link. You're gonna find a lot of photographs like this one with the palette, which I think is pretty nice. You can see that my colors, the palette is just the brown, kind of pinky. Pretty sure at the end, if I keep my mixture separated, I'm gonna end up with the colors here. Obviously, those are the same colors. Okay, I'm gonna just mix a little bit of dark. And let's see. Okay, let's see. Mm, okay, let me see. Mm, I'm drawing right now. I'm trying to follow simple shapes. Look at this. Okay, for example, this triangle here, two triangles here. Okay, now we need more paint. Okay, let me step back. I think I'm doing okay. Hello, Blanca. Okay, I need to step back and think a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I need to darken up here a little bit more. Okay, let's say that this was my first stage, or first layer. Okay. Mm, okay, I think. Mhm. Okay, I'm squinting down my eyes. Uh, let me think. Okay, first, all of this area is darker. There's light on the face, light here on the this what's that hat? Let's say hat, and the face, light here all over the shoulder, and light here. Do I want to change something? To be honest, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, right now you can see that my face is more colorful than the face on the photograph. Maybe I could keep that. Uh, Not so sure. Not so sure. Okay. I love the photograph. There are sometimes things that I change during the process, but I'm just going to paint, and if I feel the need, if I think that I want to need to change something, I will do it if I want to change something. Right now, no. Okay, I just love the photograph just exactly the way it is. Okay, hello Michael. Hello Barbara. Terry Morris is asking me what size canvas is this. This is it's kind of 8 by 10. Uh, Terry is asking me, do you usually paint your portraits using the same size canvas as you're using today? Yeah, I just use the same. I have like 10 canvases like this size, and I prepare more and more every day. I have some stretcher bars, and I prepare more and more. And after the painting dries, I take out the painting from the stretcher bars and I put a new fabric. I prepare a new canvas again. I don't know if this helps, but here I have. This is what I use. I don't know if that helps to see the texture of see this. I pay for a meter of this. That would be a meter is like 40 inches. And you see the texture here. I paid like $3. Yeah, and I can just prepare with that like maybe six of these canvases, six or maybe more. But that's not the only cloth that I use. I have at the store where I go to buy, they kind of have different, let's say, tooth. Some of some are very soft, and some fabrics they have a really visible tooth. I don't like that. Uh, I prefer something soft. Yeah, I'm gonna mute the skin color. I'm gonna use this color. Okay, I gotta think. Mute the skin color or not? Okay, I like it a little bit like this, but definitely the light on the face is a cool light, because of the sky, because of you'll see that means that the light that is hitting on the face is a light blue light. Okay, it's just light from this kind of gray sky that hit on the skin, and it got mixed with the skin color. As a result, we have this pre-mute light on the face. Okay, step back again. Okay, I'm gonna start just thinking about details on the face, details here and there. Apple, would MDF be cheaper for these lessons? Yeah, that's okay. That's cheap. Yeah. Here, you know, uh, what can I say? I mean, we have this cloth. I mean, it's like my country has cotton. You don't. We. I mean, that's why it's pretty cheap. Hello, Care. Okay, will stop. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing some names. Okay, by the way, you know that lately I'm painting here. My painting too in a different space in the same house. She's making a live stream too for the people that love landscapes and speak Spanish. Okay, I'm gonna leave the link here. Okay, maybe somebody wants to go to see her painting. If you go there, say hi. Okay, let it know I sent you. That's the link. She's painting right now a landscape. I'm gonna put the link here and on Facebook too. Okay, wait. Terry, D Zuckerberg is. Oh, hello. He's saying, do you have siblings? When yes, are they also artists, painters? I have a lot of family. You know, I'm telling you right now. My wife is painting right now. My daughter, she's making a career on illustration. Okay, I'm gonna paint some details and my mom, my dad, and wow, everybody paints here. I'm gonna zoom in the photograph. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me clean this brush. This brush, I haven't cleaned this brush. Okay. Everybody paints here. Okay, let's see. Yesterday I painted a woman with a lot of hair and a very intense red color on the face. Out of here, a dark red. Please let me know you can hear me. I'm having problems here with the internet connection. I keep getting a notification that is saying that I have a problem here. I got the problem like twice in last year, and when I start to get these problems, as maybe the next 10 minutes, my internet connection just stopped working. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let me continue painting. Just let me know, please, if you can hear me okay. Okay, something about here, especially about her, that I painted her before. I don't remember her name, but she has hair kind of separated from each other. I mean, the space between her eyes is a little. There is more space between her eyes than just like any other person. Yeah, Michael, thank you. Michael, tell me just going on and off. Yeah, it's something that's happening to me too. Here, again, this notification. Hey, it's saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know what to do. It's kind of this notification just pop up here on the screen, and then all of a sudden it says excellent connection, and then again, and I'm getting this like, yeah, from time to time. Anyway, if let's see, let's continue drawing. Okay, right now for drawing the face, I'm still thinking on simple shapes, like the triangular shape for the nose. Okay, and checking out shape, eyes, nose. Okay, I mean, like, when I say shape, I mean this the whole shape between the brows and the bottom of the eye, because that's what I see when I squint down my eyes. Okay, I see that, and I see this as a darker shape. Okay, I think it's okay. Now I'm going to start working on a little bit of details. Need to change to a smaller brush or more pointy brush. This one is going to work. Okay, let's mix this mute pink. A little bit of light on the lower lip. Let me see. Okay, okay. Mm. Uh, it's okay. Might you saying it may be because you and your wife are live at the same time. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I thought that, but I mean, we've been making live stream like like for a week, and nothing happened, and now it's happening. Yeah. mm, Okay. Okay, something different I see on her nose. It looks like this what is the filter, I think, and it's getting into the nostril. I mean, that's obviously that's happening, but in on her face it's like more visible. That's confusing me a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of an accent here, just a little bit, a little bit more. That kind of separate, the head from the background, and obviously it has kind of the hat here. This little fabric has the same value as the sky, and what I'm doing is just adding more saturation to the fabric to separate this from this. Okay, just that. At the same time, I'm gonna use the same light blue to knock down this area that's too yellowish. Stepping back. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I need to go darker here. I'm using black, a lot of red, a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow ochre. Let's make this darker. Yep. What if I add pure red here? What do you think? More intense red. But definitely if I do this, I should add more red here and here. That's gonna add more color to the painting, but definitely that's gonna change the painting. Okay, and let's see, I need this color. There's a reflected light hitting on this side of the neck. Okay, okay, my mistake here. I need to raise this a little bit. Okay, the light is hitting here. Reflected light. Okay, a little bit. Okay, need to step back, try to see the values. Yeah, I think that's okay. Make it darker. Too much colors here. I don't have too many colors here. That's the only option I have to mute any color. Just add black and white. This is a pretty nice exercise, using black and white to mute any color. Maybe you practice with that, you're gonna realize that maybe you could end up with a muddy color and milky colors. And maybe you won't like it, but think that it's a practice, okay? As a practice, it's pretty good to control, muddy colors and milky colors. Like I'm doing here, you're gonna see me here going back and forth, painting a little bit this area, going with a different color, changing a little bit the saturation. Okay. Okay, let's see this. A little bit of this yellow ochre here for the reflected light. Just a little bit. Okay. Just 1 second. I'm just checking out something here. Okay. Oh, hello, Wava. Hello, sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Hello, X. Haha. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna add more paint to create the texture here and to make it look more, how do you say, thicker. If somebody has any question, let me know. Let's see. The light is more intense here. Okay, then here. Okay, I see this light is kind of a light blue. Okay, but I'm using a little bit of yellow ochre and white. Okay, since this is light blue, like grayish, this yellow ochre is gonna separate it perfectly from this, from the background. But I'm not gonna leave it like that because definitely, I mean, the light that's hitting here is a light blue. And what I'm planning to do is have both here, okay? I wanna create a little bit of contrast. A little bit of a shadow here and shadow here, and then blend a little bit. Okay. Let's see, stepping back, checking out values. Okay, this is darker. This is even darker. No, this is darker than this. Yeah. Darker, darker, dark, dark here. All this area. Yeah. Okay, I need more shadow in this side of the face. And I'm gonna keep this color. I think the color is okay. I'm gonna add, just saturate more the shadows, okay? More orangey, reddish color on the shadows. Yeah. Okay, now I don't see this kind of yellowish color here on the photograph. And at the same time, I think it's too light this. I have to make it darker just to make it turn. And let me check out. Let's make it a little bit darker. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna leave a little bit of light on the edge. I think it's okay for now. Okay, let's see. Still yellowish. I think it's working. I see a little bit of yellow there, yellow ochre, but it's not that intense. It's pretty mute. My painting is more yellowish. Okay, but I think it's gonna work okay. Okay, from the skin color, yeah, at the end I can just change a little bit the color if I want to. Okay, What about the shadow here? The value of the shadow. I think the value is okay. I think the color is okay. It's pretty mute. That's okay. Now I'm thinking how dark this is gonna be. Where is my darkest dark here? I think there is no area that is pretty black. Now we can add, we can create a darker area, accent. You know. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna add pure black. Let me here a little bit here. Okay. I'm not saying that I'm gonna keep it this black. I just wanna see contrast and I wanna control values. Okay, what if I add pure black here? What I do after this is usually I add some color on top of the black. Okay, and let's see some black here. This is like having a value scale, and I need to see, okay, those darker values. Okay. Yeah. What is my lightest light? My light. Okay. Definitely. And right now I have more light here, yeah? And even here, but it should be on the face. That means that I should mute this a little bit here and this, and not more light on the face. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking out loud. Okay. I'm just trying to squinting down my eyes and comparing. I'm checking out all the things that are different and all the things that I can keep it just different, or things that I have to adjust then to match the photograph. Okay. Okay. What about here? I need more light. That means that I need to add more white, and at the same time, basically a lot of white with a touch of blue. Let's see if the intensity is gonna be okay. Well, okay, knock down this. I like this light, that separate here from the background, but that's too bright. Okay, let me knock down this. And soften the edge. Okay, at the same time. Okay. I think that's better. Yeah. Okay, let's continue working on the face because I gotta put a lot of work there. Uh, okay. Hi, China. Monique is saying you keep the trees. I would love to buy this piece. Oh, wow. Thank you, Monique. Let's see. I'm gonna keep the trees. Yes, I'm gonna keep the trees, but let's see how I end up the paint. Yeah. Thank you so much, Monique. Thank you so much. When I said let's see, it's just I want you to be sure that you're gonna like it. Yeah. Terry, you have a lot of emotion in your paintings, which attracts the viewer's eyes. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Michael. Michael saying that he likes the Sharon saying learn so much about color and values watching you paint. Oh, that's pretty good. Hello, Waria. Hello, Mary. Okay. again, let's go back to the painting. Let's go about thinking about values. One thing about the trees, okay, I have a darker tree here and some less dark trees here. That means that the trees here are receding and these trees are coming forward, and this one too. Now we can change that a little bit. You know, we can. I could mute this one, maybe to make this recede. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna add a little bit of white. What I'm thinking is this, okay? The shadow, the darker black here creates more contrast and make this pop forward, okay? Now, the difference could be pretty visible or it could be pretty subtle, but there has to be a difference, something pretty even like you make it milky, let's say, in terms of mixing colors, you make that recede, okay? Now, I'm adding white. Not so sure if I keep it like that. I mean, I know in the image the trees are darker. The photograph is perfect. Making any change, I mean, it doesn't, for so many people, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. And, but let's see. When we paint, we do this. You know, we go back and forth. We try. We make mistakes. We correct the mistakes. That's normal. And that's, I mean, for me, it's been like that for years. Don't think that at some point you're gonna be able to just imagine the colors and mixing, and you're gonna be just perfect with the first brush strokes. If that happens, that would be perfect. But I don't think that I don't think that would happen to anyone. I mean, we always when we paint, we gotta try. We go back and forth. It's just part of the process. I'm gonna mix in. Okay. Okay, more white and couple blue. Okay, what I'm doing right now, I know you have noticed I'm creating some kind of light. I'm gonna make it more visible, okay? Some kind of light behind here, okay? It's just like creating some light, some accent in that area. Okay, hello, Mary. Oh, Terry, you asked me something. Wait, let me go back to Terry. Oh, Terry, see, is it possible you can paint a portrait of Jesus Christ? You could be the master of to paint it. I couldn't think of anyone but you. What a tribute it could be. I know even Jesus would love it. Yeah. You know, a year ago it was I painted the Jesus. I commissioned, I painted the Jesus. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Why not? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to continue painting, but I having so many notifications here that my internet connection is pretty low. So sorry. Yeah, Mary saying they're getting blocked out. Yeah, post. We are here on my city, Lima, in some kind of lockdown. It's not a lockdown because of the virus. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Yeah, it's a lockdown. I was saying that we are kind of a lockdown here in the whole city. It's because it's been a lot of people protesting on the streets, and I went out to a kind of I haven't watched the news for the last I think 4 days, and I went out. That was pretty fun. I went out and uh, I haven't seen any car on the street. I said, "Oh, what? I said, what's happening? No cars on the front of. Usually, the street is the front of the house is full of cars, and the other street, all the streets are just always a lot of cars, and then no cars. And I was thinking, wow, what's happening here? Can you hear me? Let me know if somebody can hear me, because and I went to just a store to buy bread, and it was closed. I went to the other store. I mean, I saw this. Can you hear me? And what's happening because of people that was protesting on the streets, and the government just declared some kind of lockdown. Nobody can go out. Like all the big stores, the mall that's closer to me, everything is closed. There is cops on the streets, and it was pretty nice for me because it was wow, so complete silence. Because I hear the time here at home, all the cars on the street, and I think that's the reason that why I having problems right now, because everybody is at home, everybody's just like you know using a computer, using and I think I don't even know. I don't have experience about that. I don't know if it works in that way, but maybe a lot of people using the internet at the same time is causing some problems. What do you think? What do you all think? Maybe I should stop and continue tomorrow. Tomorrow everything is gonna be okay. I hope so. I wanna watch the news. Yeah, because I could stop now and continue tomorrow with this painting. I think that's gonna be better, you know, because I don't think this is gonna it's gonna get better. The only amazing thing that happened today to me, that when I went out to the street, it was like kind of a surrealistic view. No cars, no store, even no people walking. And I thought, wow, you know. And then I obviously I walked for two more blocks, one more block, and then I saw people just some people just that. like me, I think they didn't know that this was about to happen for today. Just walking, looking for an open store to buy some bread for breakfast. Then I found a store. I'm pretty sure like in a couple of hours, everything is gonna go back to normal. Yeah. Okay, what do you think? Somebody let me know, please, because you're watching the video. Basically, it's like you're going to some place to listen some music, and the speakers are not working, and sometimes it's better just to stop and fix things, or wait for the things to get fixed and continue and continue the next day. I'm gonna try to paint the eyes a little bit, at least a highlight. I need to see a highlight. Highlight on the nose. Hello, Jonas. Eh, oh, thank you so much, Jonas. Thank you, Monique. Okay. Hello, Calixto. Hello, Naila. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Para. Hello, Eli. Double view. Okay, let's continue. See, I pick up a little bit of red, a dark red. I need some red here on the nostrils. Uh, that's gonna add some color. That's gonna create some transparent shadow. The same for the mouth. Okay, I'm gonna add some lights on the face. Okay. Oh, Monique, did you get to the theater of the night to see Batman? Yeah, we went to see Batman yesterday. It was pretty nice. Yeah, it was. I gotta say that was kind of different from the other uh, Batman movies. It's kind of a combination. I gotta say that I think there was a combination between those darks Batman movies with the Saw. I don't remember the movie, that series of movies. Saw one, Saw two. That guy that usually keep people and on traps. Saw, I think that was the name. Saw, and the other one, there was the Fight Club. And this Batman movie, for me, it was kind of combination between those three movies. That was pretty nice. It was almost 3 hours. We went out, we were walking home because it's just 2 blocks from here. One, two, 3 blocks from here, the mall, the theater. I was walking with my daughter and my son at one. The movie ended up at 1 a.m. 1:30, I think. 1:30 a.m. Pretty late. It's not the first time, we end up watching a movie pretty late. That was pretty nice. Mm, I'm gonna continue painting maybe for, I don't know, maybe 15 more minutes. And if this doesn't get fixed, this thing about all these notifications doesn't get in from my internet connection, I think I'm gonna continue tomorrow with this painting. Yeah, to be honest, not so sure. Some people's telling me that it's okay, but I don't think it's okay. It's just like some minutes kind of is okay, and then the next minute is breaking up again. let's see. Okay, let's see. I gotta capture the mouth is pretty pointy, like like a mountain, and the nose is the same, pretty triangular. I'm gonna add a little bit of pink to the cheeks. Okay, I need to. It's not pretty clear the lights and highlights, but we should know always that we always have some highlights on the same spots here, obviously because of the cheekbone, the zygomatic bone. The same is here. Okay, to create, something like this. Okay, let me do this. Light, and then you blend. Okay, by doing this, we create the illusion that the mouth is coming forward. It's not flat. Let's see. I'm squinting down my eyes while painting because she's blonde, but it doesn't mean like the lights on the hair are pretty bright. It's kind of everything. It kind of keeps the same mute values, pretty close. Obviously, I mean, I'm not speaking about the lights, and I don't see like a highlight on the hair. But obviously, I see the difference between light and shadows. Add too much light to the hair. Okay, I gotta see again. Okay, I added this light, see, just to change a little bit, and I think that creates some kind of focal point behind here, okay, in this area, and that helps to concentrate the attention here. I mean, usually when we see a face on a painting, that's the focal point, okay. Now I need to darken up and add more details to the trees, all the more details, and I don't know if I'm going to darken up the trees or keep it like that. I gotta think about that. Another thing is, um, I don't know if I'm gonna darken up the shadow on the face because I see the shadow on the face is darker. Uh, but I think remember that there are a lot of things that looks pretty good on the photograph, but sometimes they're not gonna look that good on the painting. Uh, and especially I mean, if we copy the painting exactly like a hyper realistic painting, I mean, there's no doubt that everything is gonna look okay. But since when we paint on the Prima, we're not able to copy exactly what we see, and sometimes uh, I feel like I gotta change little things just to make those things work on my painting. You know, one thing that I feel for sure, if I go that dark on the shadows here, maybe that's not gonna be kind of transparent color. I gotta be careful with that. Unless I put like eight extra hours and try to copy exactly everything. You know, uh, I gotta change little things always. It could be pretty subtle, but things that I feel that's gonna help my painting to look better. Now, I could be right, I could be, and what I think obviously works for me, and that, I mean, that not necessarily means that it's gonna work for everybody. Okay, let me see about edges because okay, okay, this is too curvy, I think. Yeah, too curvy. uh, I need to break down this a little bit. I need to break up the edge. Okay, I think I think that's it for today. I'm gonna continue this painting tomorrow or maybe next day. Uh, okay. Last thing that I gotta say about edges. For example, I'm trying to blur these edges, blur edges, and one thing that we need some sharp edges at the same time we need some blur edges. For example, this kind of blurry, soft edge. For example, here, this as a sharp edge, this area, okay, that definitely helps to the whole area to kind of pop it forward, that area, okay? And we gotta think about that. Remember, edges are gonna help you to create illusion of depth. But remember, it's not gonna be just about edges, okay? It's about color, it's about perspective. to create illusion of depth. It's not just one thing. But we gotta be careful about that because what happens usually is we tend to paint pretty sharp edges everywhere, everywhere. Even the things that we see that are kind of blurry, we make them pretty sharp, pretty clear. It's like we want to see them more clearly. And it's not like that, okay? It's areas on the painting in order to see some of the more sharper areas. It's just like that. It's like we need shadow to see light, you know? We need soft, blurry areas to see sharp areas. By contrast, it's like everything is about contrast in painting. Okay, guys, see you next time. Okay, sorry. Uh, let me see. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, I'm gonna try to find another image photograph like this. I'm gonna paint at least a couple like this with pretty mute colors. Okay, last things. Okay, one thing I'm gonna add a little bit of an accent here. Let me see if that could work here. Okay, just pure white. And adding uh, some contrast on the highlights by adding a warm highlight next to pretty close to a cool highlight. Okay, this is gonna be like a warm highlight, white with yellow ochre. And next to that, just white with blue. one thing that I'm gonna do now that I'm gonna stop painting, I'm going to cook. Okay, there is no restaurant open today. It's time for cooking for me. Okay, bye everybody. See you next time, okay? I promise that I'm gonna continue this painting. I'm so sorry about the internet connection, and you know, I'm pretty sure that's because everybody's at home. We are in some kind of lockdown, and yeah, that's happening. And you know, I getting this notification here on my screen like all the time, every 20 seconds. It's kind of annoying. And sometimes I got the notification that saying you're out, you're disconnected, and I think, okay, that's it. And I stop speaking because I think I'm out. And then it says excellent connection. And then it says, oh, that's just so annoying. Okay, thank you so much everybody for being here. I'm gonna see if this is getting better. If not, I'm gonna see if maybe we change the class tonight class for tomorrow. Because I don't know. I mean, pretty sure that if we have the class tonight, I mean, I'm speaking to my patrons because I've seen some of my patrons here, and what I'm afraid that the recording of at night maybe it's gonna be so awful that yeah. Well, let's take no risk, okay? It's okay for you or my patrons that are here. Maybe we will have tonight class tomorrow. I think that's gonna be better. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. See you tomorrow. No, Thursday. Bye, everybody. Bye, take care.